Okay, we're live. Welcome to another Nerd Stalker interview podcast. This is Greg Valoria, aka Social Greg, on Twitter for the Nerd Stalker Media Network. And today we're pleased to talk again with Charese Embree, the co-founder of a AI fashion, service or portal called Find Me. And she has some interesting news today to announce, and it has to do with Facebook. So we'll get into it in a little bit. But hey, Charese, thanks for joining us live from New York, right?
Yes, thank you so much, Greg. I appreciate it.
So, tell the audience a little bit, catch them up to what you guys have been doing on Find Me. Last time we spoke was live, was an on location interview in Union Square, which is kind of the middle of the fashion district there in San Francisco. But kind of catch us up of how startups kind of pivot and do things, and how you led us up to this point.
Yeah. So last time we spoke, Find had just launched our online website where we are concentrating on women's dresses. We're able to use artificial intelligence, natural language processing, and machine learning to really, truly find out what the shopper is looking for quickly and easily, bringing the joy back to shopping. Within a couple weeks of our launch, we were able to find out that Facebook was pushing a new launch towards having chatbots. So we decided to jump on the bandwagon. Being a startup, it's really easy to pivot quickly, as opposed to being with a huge, large company where you have to go through multiple channels to get things approved. It was on us to quickly do it. My co-founder, Adam, who was our developer, was able to kind of look into the technology that Facebook is using for their chatbot. And he was really able to change and manipulate it to work perfectly for Facebook without having to do too much work. And so we decided, why not go along with it? We should jump on the bandwagon, and we've had some wonderful feedback so far. And as of Friday now, we are launching with all categories of men's and women's clothing on our chatbot, which we're calling FindBot.
Oh my gosh. So God, that's wonderful. And I think I was sharing with you offline that I was just starting to to see some traction on Facebook Messenger, and it's really an untapped feature of using kind of chat bots into that. So can you take the audience through how this chatbot thing would work in Facebook Messenger, just to educate them and to get them to understand how it works?
Yeah, so you would just go to Find Me's, or it's at Shop Find on Facebook, and what you would do is you would start a message, and basically all you do is start shopping. You type in exactly what you're looking for, like you would be speaking to a personal shopper, and our chatbot through AI can 100% naturally respond to the client. So you actually never get bounced back to a human being, is that we have the confidence that our machine learning is up to par and that we can naturally be able to hold a conversation with the shopper.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't realize that Facebook Messenger really is a standalone app now, right? And
yes.
and it's really a portal of itself. And I think that's what people can't get their head around, is that it's actually separate now. At least Facebook is separate, at least on the mobile side for sure.
Yes.
And that's really where you would do a lot of your shopping now, right?
Yeah, we've realized that if we were to launch an app, which can definitely happen for us in the future, we're still fighting for the race of people to download apps, and we've realized that it's not as common anymore. And majority of people already do have the Facebook Messenger app downloaded onto their phone. And for the fact that people are mobile, they're out doing things, they're not necessarily having the time to just sit in one place or go into a department store and work with a personal shopper. So we're taking advantage of, if you're waiting in line for movie tickets, if you're sitting waiting for an appointment, you're on the bus, you're on the train, we can make it easy for you to shop wherever you are.
God, that's wonderful. One of the things that we talked about on our weekly podcast with Adolfo this week is apps, and how there's only few go-to apps that people have, and for people to create an app for a startup these days, it's a tough road. You have to get traction, you have to do everything else. So to jump on an existing app that's already there and has a lot of traction makes a lot of sense to me. I mean, it's a wonderful pivot that you did there, or or strategy implementation. That's just tremendous.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, everyone is on Facebook Messenger. In fact, it's taking over our phones, right? Because it's now, it's the number one SMS for your phone if you want it to be, So,
Exactly.
oh my
And to make
God.
it easier, that if you're on your phone and you want to take a screenshot and maybe share it with one of your friends, that everything is right there, easy for you to be able to show your friends, so they can jump on the messenger as well and start shopping as well.
Well, again, I'll include in this article, the other interview that we had with you down in Union Square. But if you could just physically take someone through a process of, like, let's say, hey, I'm looking for some new work shoes, and I kind of know the style I want, but can you walk us through how a AI robot or AI service like you would actually quickly get me to where I want to go?
Yeah, of course. So what you're able to do is you can type in something as specific, exactly what you're looking for. So say you're looking for a new blazer for work and you want it to be navy blue. You can type in navy blue blazer, and we will bring up a 12 different selections, and we're using the Facebook kind of algorithm already of where you actually just like something, along with like Instagram as well, and you show us what you like. Then from there, the items that you are liking, we are analyzing all the attributes of it. So when we do show you more items, they're going to be what are similar to the items that you would have already liked. So you're not going through thousands of items that don't pertain to you or things that you don't like. So quickly and easily, we're able to really analyze and categorize exactly what you're looking for and make it a fun, easy shopping experience where you're not having to go through page after page of hundreds of thousands of results between multiple retailers. We bring it all into one space for you.
Wow, that's wonderful. Yeah, I think when we talked last time, I was always frustrated that when I'd go into the search engine, to look for something, I'd be overwhelmed, right?
Yeah.
Totally overwhelmed. I mean, I think 12 choices is perfect. And if it's the 12 right choices, then you don't have to go very far then at that point, right?
Yeah, exactly. And we decided, we could give more, we could give less, but we have 12 just happens to be a lucky number in our office, and it's just tends to really work for the customers. As we show 12 choices, it continuously just gets easier and easier for the customer. And so we decided, let's just go run with it.
Oh, that works for me. I mean, I think 12 is good. I mean, that'll allow me to look at a grid or however you want to display it eventually, and that's just wonderful. Wow, that's great. So you've been testing this new feature, I would assume, for the next last few weeks with a few beta selected people.
Yes, so we did our beta testing for a couple of weeks, and then we have gone live with just women's dresses. But now we are looking to be 100% with men's and women's clothing. We will be getting on all accessories and shoes soon after, but we decided we needed to really move forward with everything in men's and women's clothing. As we're looking through our results from our chatbot, we're actually getting a ton of men who are shopping on there, and that's when it really sparked our interest that we needed to move forward quickly.
Wow. So how many how many brands do you guys have in your portfolio that someone could select from?
So right now we are working with Nordstrom and Bloomingdale's. So everything that they have in their inventory. So we do have a very large breadth of product, and then it's great because using those two department stores, they have a really good price range where you can have some very reasonably priced items up to some very expensive items. So we're not leaving anybody out.
Wow, that's great. That's wonderful. Wow. That's I can't wait to share a lot of this with everyone, and we'll have some, like I said, screenshots and some things of how the feature works in Facebook Messenger. So we can't wait to get this. So anyway, well, thanks for giving us an update here. Is there anything else you kind of want to share with the audience, and how to find me?
Yes, well, I would definitely would love for everyone to go check out Shop Find on Facebook and try out our chatbot, and definitely find some new items for your fall wardrobe coming up.
That's great. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Charese. We'll get this article out on Friday. Well, which is going to be today. And we look forward to more success from you guys. I appreciate that.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your guys' time.